In this installment of Spiritual Wisdom, I'm going to be talking about what is the true path and are there really a true spiritual path? And the reality is no. Throughout history, people have fought over religion. People would say their gods were the true gods, or their God was the true God, their path was the true path. But in reality, there are no true divinity or true path, because God, if you like, is like an onion, many names, many layers, but still one divinity. And God comes to an individual in a form that makes sense to them and reveals a path what is right for them. And because we're all individuals, the Christian path is not going to appeal to everyone. Neither's the Jewish path, the Islamic, the Wiccan path, Hindu, Buddhist, etc. Because every religion is a philosophy, and that philosophy is going to either resonate with someone and make sense to them, or it's not. You can borrow from different religions, different traditions, and form your own path. And that's a great thing about witchcraft, especially if you're an eclectic witch. But it's important to understand the only true divinity and the only true path is the path which right for you, and the divinity which rings true for you. In many religions around the world, they're about love, peace, acceptance, wisdom, and understanding. But many people high up in religious communities, certain popes in the past would cause big crusades and coalitions because other religions that were different, they were afraid their influence, their power would spike down their own, and they get more confused on they used religion not to enlighten people but as a source of power. And we can see in the past religion can be used as a source of power, and that's how even today many people choose spirituality rather than religion because they don't wish to be dictated. And it's important to know there's no true spiritual path or true religion for everyone, but there are a certain path which rings true for every individual. And even if you're not a royalist, I'm not a royalist, but even if you don't like the royal family, whatever your views are on the royal family, I found it good when the coronation happened with people of different faiths around the world, even though King Charles is sworn an oath now and he will be the head of the Protestant church just as his mother was, or the Christian church, he will be the head of that. I like how he took an oath to protect faith and included different faiths into the world. And another thing that was good about the coronation is seeing people around the world from different countries, because we all are individuals. We're all different. We all have different faiths. We all have different beliefs, but our heart beats as one. We all wish for wisdom. We all wish to love and be loved. We wish for peace in our life and happiness. And spirituality helps us find wisdom in our lives. It helps us manifest our dreams and desires. And it helps us answer the big questions we want to know about the world. Things like, are there life after death? Are there divinity? And how does this world work? What is our purpose here? Things like that. Religion gives us an understanding of these big questions which science and logic can't answer. And spirituality helps answer those more complex questions, and different spiritual paths will ring true from different people. And I would say also the reason why throughout history people have feared a certain religion and feared that their religion, they've been told by other people but their religion's the true way. We can see this in the past. Now, I have no animosity to Christianity or any other religion, but it can't be denied what, even though the philosophy of Christianity is good, the people of that religion, the hierarchy, their actions were not noble, because many pagans and many Native American and many other religious societies were suppressed by the Catholic religion because they were told what they were doing was wrong, what they believed in was wrong, and they were going to go to hell if they kept going down this way. And no one wishes to be punished or destroyed, and that's another reason why. But the reality is, you won't be destroyed or that for following a different path, because that divinity has chosen you to follow that path, because divinity knows that path makes sense to you. And we should accept people as they are, be happy for other people, and embrace them. And it really annoys me when you see born again Christians or any people from different faiths forcing their religious beliefs on others and claiming their path is the only path, because this causes a lot of suffering, and it's simply not true. However, it's my message in this video is just to remember there's no one true divinity. They are a God or a universe, but just remember there's no true divinity or true faith. The only path what is true, the only divinity what is true, is the path what rings true for you. So if that's God, if that's Jesus, Mary, good. God came to you in this form, this image, because that makes sense to you, and that is the path you must follow. If you follow the Hindu religion, that makes sense to you, and that the beliefs of that path are right for you. This is the path you must follow. Because God, if you like, is no true name, no true face. God comes into your life in a form or an image which makes sense to you, and He reveals that the right spiritual path for you. And that's my message, is always remember there's no true spiritual path or true divinity. There's only the path of the spirituality which rings true for you, and always respect other people's beliefs and respect people from different religions. And for the most part, that is what religion's about. Until the next installment of Spiritual Wisdom, peace, may meet, may part, and may meet again. Blessed be.